Hey guys, what up? So I finally got my Tesla truck and immediately started trying to figure out what I could do just to make it proportional or figure out what chassis I could put it on. So I started getting some RCs down. The Rubicon was a great candidate for the wheelbase, but it was too wide. So I brought down the MST. Seems to be the perfect candidate. Because it's the wideness that I would like it to be. And I've already figured out how to put the Tesla wheels on it. No big deal. All it was a 7mm nut. And I did, however, have to take off the 12mm that was behind there. Drilled out, widened the holes on the rim, but I can still take this off and put it back on here if I want, and it'll work just fine. But anyways, my MST is a perfect chassis, and all I got to do for the wheelbase is move the shock mount to these back two holes. So move everything back, get a longer drive shaft in the rear, and longer links in the rear. I thought about using some all thread, but I just need to find me some all thread that actually fits in the link, or I'll figure something out with the links. I considered using my TRX4 long arm lift kit. That could be a potential candidate for that. But anyways, let's get back to the Tesla. So I got it apart. There's 8 screws. So 8 screws to take the body off. The bumpers stay on it, but I can unscrew the bumpers and I can put them back on the body. So that's good, front and rear. 3 screws on the front bumper, take that off, and I can put it back on the body. That's cool. So if I really wanted to make this proportional, because it's not, I can just put me a servo right here, and it'll go right in there. The servo horn should fit right in there, as long as I get it mounted right. So it pretty much looks like the same thing. Just moves back and forth, basically, like the servo. This is a motorized crap, of course. There's your battery mounted in here. One thing I do like about this is the suspension. It's an independent suspension. Both sides, front and rear. Independent. I like that. That's about the only thing I kind of like about this toy grade. But that's about it. But anyways. So yeah, I'll probably have to just cut the lights, put them all together, hook them up to something different. So to make it proportional, yeah, it would be a servo, a remote, and a receiver, of course, and also the ESC is also in there. So I would just have to change the battery connector, which would be this. And same connection, same motor connector for the motor. No big deal. It'd be so easy to make this proportional, for me anyways. It's really easy to just do away with this electronic. So I'm getting excited here. So it looks like I'm gonna have to get me another MST, because I really do like my red Chevy pickup. Yeah. But it's the perfect candidate to put that Tesla body on. I got a few more things to get with the rear suspension, the links, of course, and a longer drive shaft. And not really a whole lot to do. And maybe some shorter shocks. Or I can just leave it there. Just give the Tesla a little bit of lift. I'm just glad I figured out how to put the Tesla wheels on here. And they fit snug. They're like a glove. There's 7mm hexes on the back of the wheel, and these wheels on here are 12mm. But I did get it figured out. I was even spent almost 2 hours looking on eBay for wheel adapters. Didn't really find nothing I was looking for, and I just kind of put 2 and 2 together. And 7mm, and I took the nut and dropped it right behind there on the hex, and man, it just fit like a glove. I was like, cool. So I went to Lowe's and we got those 7mm nuts. Took this off and gave me the space. I just wallered out the wheel, man. It fits real good. It fits like a glove. So the wheels were nothing really to figure out. So basically, just move this back, you know, for the wheelbase, because I need a 12 3/4 inches wheelbase for the Tesla body. This is an 11. So when I move it back here, that should give me that 1 3/4 that I need. Or if I need to, I can move this up a 1/2 inch out front. No big deal. Just a matter of fiddle farting around, playing around, checking out my options. But I gotta say, the MST seems to be the perfect candidate. Once I fiddle around with the rear end and find me another longer drive shaft and get the links figured out, I should be good on that. And then figure out how I'm gonna mount the body. I've got a good idea how I'm gonna do that with the rear bumpers, and the front bumper and the rear bumper. Get it mounted to the bottom of these. That should work out. It just takes some tinkering and thinking, and I should get it done. So I think it's okay and safe to say that this will be part 1 of the tour grade Tesla body chassis conversion to hobby grade chassis. So I'm on a roll. I've just been really going at it today, racking my brain on what to do. So I got a pretty damn good idea what I'm gonna do. So with that being said, I think that's all I got for you, and I'm gonna let you go with that. Tell me what you think. I got some parts to get and figure out on the rear end, and just get the body mounted basically, and that's about all. So that's all I got for you today, man. Oh, and a great big huge shout out to RC Everyday. He's worked a lot on these Teslas, stretching its frame and all that stuff. I've watched his videos on it, and it's a good guy to watch. But you need to check him out. So that's all I got for you today. Have a good day, everybody. Thanks for watching.